Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Somebody join. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
हरिनाम संकीर्तन की लिखित प्रभु. Okay, we'll have prayers. So Likit Prabhu only led the Kirtan today. Fine, very nice. Try. See, Kirtan, once you involve, this will happen. This magic will happen. You didn't prepare, but it happened, no? This is Krishna. Thank you. Okay. So we'll have prayers. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Om Ajnanadhimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Tadhati Swapadhantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yudapadakamlam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamsya Shri Rupam Shadgajatam Shagavana Raghunathanvikam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sagagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamsha Ye Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vansha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. I didn't change. It's like, sorry for that. Yeah? And one more thing, the prayers also should be in the folder hands, as per Srimad Bhagavatam. But our ISKCON people going into the ecstasy and doing all these things, it is not recommended in any of Shastra. So when prayers is happening, with folder hands, keep Krishna in the center, ear or ear, in mind, heart, and just pray to him that should be this and all. It's like people who are completely surrendered to Krishna, no? Their activities. We are not yet surrender, we are not yet devotee also. So this is we have to do. Prayer means should be prayer mode. Okay. Okay. So where we are? Utsaham. So you have any utsaham to answer what happened in the last class? Yes. What
Yes, Prabhuji.
Huh? I'll come to you last. Who's yes? Rakesh started recording. Oh, fine, super. So I think Sriram, Jashwant, and all not came in the last class. Means not participated completely. So remaining people can answer. So Hemakran lift the hand. I want hear from Rakesh, Sai Sham, and Velu. Yeah. So who will start first? Rakesh. He will start. Oh, Sai Sham is come. Sai Sham also is okay. Means you can start.
Last class we discussed about Utsaha Prabhuji and three
Yes.
types of Utsaha: physical, mental or subtle, and spiritual. So we were discussing about how each and every Utsaha and we was mainly discussing how Utsaha is required in our day-to-day life without even just to be successful in material life itself. We need Utsaha, and why it's important, why to maintain some
Yes.
kind of uh, like we have to be in this way, in a more in a structured way, like following some rules and regulations and everything, and being utsaha, yeah, again utsaha, and how what are the factors which brings utsaha in material life and spiritual life and everything. Mm, that's it. That's it.
Good. So, what are the types of utsaha? The category level, which now Rakesh going to tell. Yes, Rakesh. Rakesh Prabhu. Hmm. Mhm. Mm. Different? What? Ah, ah, pace. It's not face. Yeah, got it, got it. Clear, clear. Ah, yeah. No, no, I'm asking about the levels of enthusiasm. The levels of enthusiasm, remember? What are all the level? No, no, levels of enthusiasm is, I told you something about levels of enthusiasm. Okay, you finish it. Something you're coming, you're, ah, mm, mm, yeah, mm, mm, yeah. Very nicely you good. So many claps here, you cannot see. Okay. Where do you want to say anything or you are in work? Possible, you can say. Meanwhile, Hemakran, you can say.
Hare Krishna.
Ah, you want to tell?
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, yes.
I wasn't traveling. So the last week we have a detailed explanation and examples for enthusiasm. So where we can take initiatives
Mm,
on expressing our actions to welcome the enthusiasm into us. Those things, and we saw each example for physical, spiritual, subtle, and all these things. Finally, as a discussion, end up with Sai Sam Prabhu's questions and my questions, where we got as a human, we need to
mm,
get things done, make a discipline, be structured,
yeah.
create a. So we set up basic foundation skills. So then automatically enthusiasm will come. The initiative
Mm,
opportunity will be created by me automatically.
mm,
So it ended up with a summarize of create discipline, maintain structure. So automatically enthusiasm will come and everything will happen automatically. So those examples are still in my
very nice.
mind.
Okay.
That was a very
Something is
slapping
working on
answer.
people last class. I don't know.
That was a very
Ah,
slapping answer.
good. Tapping on it. Okay. Good.
Yeah, like it was
Thank
like
you, Velamani.
sudden.
You
Yeah,
traveled
it was
here.
sudden. We got this realization. Right? So I
Okay. What realization you got?
sudden like where we create the initiative, how it arises. We have to create enthusiasm,
Mm-hmm.
but how it arises அப்படின்னா we set a basic foundation skills then automatically everything arises அப்படின்ற மாதிரி we got to know.
Mm.
So when the foundation is not stronger, then there is going to be a problem in the game. So
Okay.
yes,
Nice.
yes, yes.
Thank you. Hemakaran.
So we discussed three levels of enthusiasm, Prabhu: physical, mind or subtle level, and spiritual level. Then we also discussed what does Utsava mean. You explained that when a lot of people gather with the same mindset and
Breaking.
enthusiasm to serve Krishna. Now, now is it breaking? Hare Krishna.
Mm.
So you said we
Yes,
discussed
yes. You
about
go ahead.
Utsavam.
Go ahead.
Utsavam we
You
discussed.
go ahead,
That means
Hemakaran.
when a lot of people gather with the same mindset and enthusiasm to serve Krishna in a spiritual centric way, that is called Utsavam. And Kundan Prabhu explained the service attitude. So, what is service attitude? We should have the service. Service attitude means you should have that attitude to serve. In this attitude, when you serve and you do more service, then again you get the service attitude. By doing this
Mm,
again and again, it gives rise to devotion.
mm,
And by doing this, you
mm,
get devotional service. And when devotional service is added
mm,
with maturity, then
mm.
it gives rise to pure
Mm.
devotional service. So these we did,
Wonderful.
and as everybody else told, the four statements that you told, I want to buy potato chips. That is completely for me. It is completely selfishness, sense
Mm,
gratifying. Second statement, I want to buy, but I will buy potato and make it myself. That is like, okay, I don't want to do something
mm,
instant. Some dopamine I want, so I will go buy the potato, remove it, cut it, boil it, and have it. But the same thing, when before you have it, you offer to Krishna and eat, that becomes karma yoga. But now the highest is bhakti yoga. You do all this because I want to please Krishna,
First
then
you're
that
getting
becomes bhakti yoga.
everyone. Ah,
Then that becomes bhakti yoga.
mm,
And the
okay.
main point
Nice.
that hit
Thank you.
me was don't be a goat, try to be a lion in a herd of goats. We should not be one among them. We should be the one and only one.
Yes.
So,
Cool.
and one more important point
I'm
was
very happy. This is the
one more
benefit of taking notes. Ah,
Jai, all glories to you, bro. One last important point was we should not be humbly pride.
yes.
This was hitting point. So
Yeah, I'll share Maharaj videos is there for humble pride. We'll see in
mm,
the end of the session. Okay. That's it.
yes, bro. That's all I could
So
note down.
thank you for everyone putting your own points which you remember. It's very good. Anybody be here wants to share?
One point, God will help those who help themselves.
Yes, this is a proverb. Okay. God will help
Those who help themselves.
those who help themselves first. If you are not doing anything, I want pass mark. It won't happen.
How can we help ourselves?
You have to take some steps.
Yeah,
You have to
you
put
have to put in some effort.
endeavor.
And one more
If you are not putting in any endeavor and you're just depending on completely on God, God will take care of anything, it won't happen. Things will happen, but what you desire, it won't happen. There is a one wonderful proverb called man proposes, man
God disposes.
proposes.
God
Ah,
disposes.
what it means? What it
man
means?
tries to do, God will help him achieve that.
Okay, go to ChatGPT, put the meaning for disposes.
There are two meanings.
Ah,
He was completely silent.
ah.
He didn't do anything.
He didn't do anything.
No.
What he did?
He was chanting Om Namo Bhagavate.
What it is?
Um,
Endeavoring to remember always Krishna. Endeavoring always remembering Krishna is enough. What is his desire? The whole movie to see Krishna, correct? And how to elevate these people to the lotus feet of Krishna. This is the two desire he has. He told no that so many people are putting slavery and people are the boys are seeing from the very top view and there are people are suffering. So what he said, how I can elevate all these people? He said no. So that time this fellow showed that the things and he went. No, what happened? Flower comes there. See, wherever flower comes, it's a symbol of faith. God's hands on you. Don't worry. That is what it's symbolizing. So everyone's hand the flower comes. Means what? You are already elevated. For them, I am going to elevate when I come as Narsimhadev. Yes, Dayanand, you want to share anything? I'll come to you. Dayanand, raise the hand. You want to say anything? Fatapat? For this only it's now 6:50. Okay. Yes.
We told about the importance of being alpha man.
Habadi. This word only I want to hear from you, all of you. சத்தமா இன்னொரு டைம் சொல்லுங்க.
Importance being your profile and giving examples of people in your paper are they all being the alpha and give example of His Holiness Bhaktivinoda Swami Maharaj and His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj and Prabhupada and Srila Rupa Goswami. That is some of this left Shamru able to study about.
So, what is sharing is, he's just telling about the importance of alpha man. So we should be alpha. We should not become a Gen Z. Alpha man is the one and only man. For that, I gave the example of alpha man from the what period?
Ancient period.
No, that Stone Age.
Group of lions. The lions only if we defeat the all lions will go to them.
Yeah. So the lion fights before mating. You can see Discovery Channel, so many realizations I got. I got this example by seeing Discovery Channel when I was like you. I'm seeing these two lions from different area. It comes and fights. The lion which have full the strength and the potency to fight with that another lion, that the lion which wins, it goes to the female lion and mate. Immediately the spot it happens. And that female lion wait and watch all these two lions fighting. And he chooses this the lion who wins now. That lion only he allows to mate with that female lion. It's all very wonderful. I saw, my God, even animals has so much of clarity. So the same this happened. People those days they go for hunting anyway. I don't want to waste time. It's already we spoke. So alpha. So the Rupa Goswami gave this 11 text to make one normal human being become alpha. Actually, first text talks about how you become a leader alpha. Second things is to be in the leader position. What are the things you should not do so that you can remain as alpha? Okay. Third, what are all things you can do? Now we are going to discuss that. Already we are discussing about enthusiasm. So that which helps to be in alpha stage only. You can carry this alpha nature behavior throughout your life. So alpha is such important thing. Okay. Yes, Rakesh, you want to add anything? Yeah, okay. So we'll chant together. You can unmute. I want to read, since it's time, only we can read the slokas, the text alone, not translation. And we read third, and we can continue some reading, and we go for the session. Okay, ready? Please unmute yourself. Maybe I'll only do. You just follow after me. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1. वाचो वेहम मनसक्रोध वेहम जिह्वा वेहम उदरो उपस्तवेहम एतान् वेहान्यो विषयेत धीरः
एतान् वेगान्यो विषहेत धीरः
सर्वामपि मां पृथ्वीं शशिष्यात्
सर्वामपि मां पृथ्वीं सशिष्यात्
Text 2. अत्याहार प्रयाश्च
अत्याहारप्रयाश्च
प्रजल्पो नियमाग्रह
प्रजल्पो नियमाग्रह
जनसङ्गत्यं च
जनसङ्गश्च लौल्यं च
भक्तिर्विनश्यति.
षड्भिर्भक्तिर्विनश्यति.
Next read. उत्साहान् निश्चयात् धैर्यात्
उत्साहान्निश्चयात् धैर्यात्
तत्तत्कर्म प्रवर्तनात्
तत्तत्कर्म प्रवर्तनात्
सङ्गत्यागात् सतो वृतेः
सङ्गत्यागात् सतो वृतेः
तद्भिर्भक्ति प्रसिद्ध्यति.
षड्भिर्भक्तिर्प्रसिद्ध्यति.
Who wants to read translation? Jashwant, read translation. Jashwant,
Yes, Prabhu. There are six
read it.
principles favorable to the execution of pure devotional service. One, being enthusiastic. Two, endeavoring with confidence. Third, being patient. Fourth, acting according to regulative principles such as Shavanam Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, hearing, chanting, and remembering Krishna. Fifth one, abandoning the association of non devotees. And sixth, following in the footsteps of previous acharyas. These six principles undoubtedly assure the complete success of pure devotional service.
Okay, thank you, Jashwant. So, in that, we complete the being enthusiastic. I hope in that only we discuss all alpha, beta, gamma, everything. So, we'll read some text also where we stop. Hmm. Read Jashwant. It is further recommended.
It is further recommended in the Mandaka Upanishad that Vignanartham cha Guru evabhigachet. To
Gachet.
understand to understand that transcendental science, one must approach a bona fide spiritual master. Thus, this method, submissively receiving transcendental confidential knowledge, is not merely based on mental speculation. In this regard, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Rupa Goswami.
ब्रह्मांड भ्रमिते कोन भाग्यवान जीवा गुरु कृष्ण प्रसादे पाय भक्ति लता बीज. Continue.
In the course of traversing the universal creation of Brahma, some fortunate soul may receive the seed of Bhakti Lata, the creeper of devotional service. This is all by the grace of Guru and Krishna. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya 19.151. The material world is a place of confinement for the living entities who are by nature Anandamaya, pleasure seeking. They actually want to be free from confinement of this world of conditional happiness, but not knowing the process of liberation. They are bound to transmigrate from one species of life to another and from one planet to another. In this way, the living entities are wandering throughout the material universe. When by good fortune, when by good fortune one comes in contact with a pure devotee and hears from him patiently, one begins to follow the path of devotional service. Such an opportunity is offered to a person who is sincere. The International Society of Krishna Consciousness is giving such a chance to humanity at large. If by fortune if by fortune one takes advantage of this opportunity to engage in devotional service, the path of liberation immediately opens. One should accept this opportunity
Right.
to
Anybody else? Rakesh, you can read. Yeah. It's coming. Yeah, yeah. It takes little time. It's coming.
No problem.
Okay, you read.
In all phases of life, one has to perform devotional activities under the direction of the spiritual master in order to attain perfection in Bhakti Yoga. It is not that one has to confine or narrow one's activities. Krishna is all pervading. Therefore, nothing is independent of Krishna. As Krishna himself stated in Bhagavad Gita 9.4, Maya tatam idam sarvam jagat avyaktamurtina
Mastani sarvabhutani nachaham avastita.
by me, in my unmanifested form, this entire universe is pervaded. All living beings are in me, but I am not in them. Under the direction of the bona fide spiritual master, one has to make everything favorable for Krishna's service. For example, at present we are using a dictaphone. The materialistic who invented this machine intended it for businessmen or writers of mundane subject matters. He certainly never thought of using the dictaphone in God's service, but we are using the dictaphone to write Krishna conscious literature. Of course, the manufacture of the dictaphone is wholly within the energy of Krishna. All the parts of instrument, including the electronic functions, are made from different combination and interaction of five basic types of material energy, namely Bhumi, Jala, Agni, Vayu, and Akasha. The inventor used his brain to make this complicated machine, and his brain, as well as the ingredients, were supplied by Krishna. According to the statement of Krishna, Matsthani Sarva Bhutani, everything is depending on my energy. Thus, the devotee can understand that since nothing is independent of Krishna's energy, everything should be devoted in his service. Endeavor executed with intelligence in Krishna consciousness is called utsaha or enthusiasm. Yes. The devotees find the correct means by which everything can be utilized in the service of the Lord.
Devotee. Okay.
Nirbandhaha Krishna Sambandhe Yuktam Uchyate. The execution of devotional service is not a matter of ideal meditation, but practical action in the foreground of spiritual life.
Okay. Next. Anybody?
Great activities must be executed with patience. One should not be impatient in Krishna consciousness. Indeed, this Krishna consciousness movement was started single-handedly, and in the beginning there was no response. But because we continue to execute our devotional activities with patience, people gradually began to understand the importance of this movement, and now they are eagerly participating. One should not be impatient in discharging devotional service, but should take instructions from the spiritual master and execute them with patience. Depending on the mercy of Guru and Krishna, the successful execution of Krishna conscious activities requires both patience and confidence. A newly married girl naturally expects offspring from her husband, but she cannot expect to have them immediately after marriage. Of course, as soon as she is married, she can attempt to get a child, but she must surrender to her husband, confident that her child will develop and be born in due time. Similarly, in devotional service, surrender means that one should has to become confident. The devotee thinks, Avasya Rakshibe Krishna, Krishna will surely protect me and give me help for the successful execution of devotional service. This is called confidence.
Yes. will complete this conference, but he covered 2-3 inside.
Examples.
In this whole purport, you see one line definitions. So many one line definitions you can see, like about enthusiasm, about confidence. This is one line you see what it's saying.
Krishna,
The devotee always thinks Krishna surely protect me and give me help for the successful execution of devotional service. One line. That is called confidence. And enthusiasm, what he gave last week we read. Last week we read, no? What he told that. Okay. Endeavoring, he gave the definition of, sorry, the enthusiasm, he's telling that endeavor with intelligence. One line. That is what I told. You have to execute first. Action. You have to bring it to action and execute it. So endeavoring with intelligence brings enthusiasm. Simply not seeing, take notes,